It is 6:47 in the morning. You wake up. The room is freezing. You check your phone. No signal. You pull back the curtains, expecting morning light. The sky is pitch black. No stars, no moon, no sun. Just an empty, hollow void where light used to be. Somewhere across the planet, in every city, every time zone, 8 billion people are asking the same terrifying question. Where did the sun go? This is not a movie. This is the grounded scientific reality of what happens when the sun disappears for just 72 hours. And the truth is far more brutal than anything you have ever imagined. NASA, the European Space Agency, and leading astrophysics institutions have modeled solar disruption scenarios for decades. What you are about to hear is not speculation. It is based on real atmospheric physics, real data, and real human behavior patterns observed during history's darkest disasters. This is science. Most people assume Earth would freeze instantly. It doesn't. Our atmosphere acts like a giant thermal blanket, holding heat for hours. In the first 6 hours, surface temperatures drop only 2 to 3 degrees Celsius. You are cold, but you are alive. The real killer in these first hours is not the cold. It is the silence. No birds, no wind. A silence so heavy you can hear your own heartbeat. Every solar-powered system on Earth begins failing simultaneously. GPS drifts off course, communication satellites lose orientation, solar farms across California, Spain, and the Middle East go completely dark. Hospitals switch to backup generators, but those generators have exactly 48 to 72 hours of fuel remaining. The clock has officially started ticking. In rural areas, electric water pumps fail immediately. No power means no running water. And across every city on Earth, people begin doing what humans always do when they cannot explain something. They panic, and panicking humans are always more dangerous than the disaster itself. By hour 12, temperatures have dropped to -8 to -10 degrees Celsius. But underground, a quiet massacre is already happening. Without sunlight, plants stop photosynthesis immediately. Every rainforest, every wheat field on Earth goes silent and dormant. The ocean is where the real catastrophe begins. Phytoplankton, microscopic organisms responsible for producing 50% of Earth's entire oxygen supply, begin dying within 24 hours of darkness. They are also the absolute foundation of the entire marine food chain. Every fish that feeds on them, every whale that depends on those fish, the entire ocean ecosystem begins collapsing from the bottom up, in silence, invisible to anyone on the surface. On land, livestock farmers face impossible decisions. Commercial farms carry 3 to 5 days of animal feed maximum. With no power, no communications, and temperatures plummeting, farmers are already choosing which animals survive and which do not. By the second day, cities like New York, London, Paris, and Tokyo are hitting -15 degrees Celsius. These cities were never built for this. Water pipes begin bursting inside buildings, flooding homes with freezing water, while the world outside turns into a silent ice age. Grocery stores were stripped bare within the first 12 hours. Every historical disaster confirms this pattern. Hurricane Katrina, the 1977 New York blackout, the 2011 Japan earthquake, shelves cleared within hours, fuel stations empty within 24. By hour 36, hospitals are playing God, choosing who receives generator power and who does not. Governments declare states of emergency but cannot coordinate. Communications infrastructure is collapsing. And then the most dangerous event of this entire scenario begins. People start moving south toward warmth. Mass migration events begin across Canada, Russia, and Northern Europe within 48 hours. Millions of people on frozen roads with no fuel, no food, and no plan. History has shown us repeatedly what happens when desperate people have absolutely nothing left to lose. The third day is the point of no return. Global surface temperatures have now plummeted 20 to 25 degrees Celsius below baseline. The tropics are experiencing European winters. Europe is experiencing temperatures that rival Antarctica. At -30, exposed skin develops frostbite in under 4 minutes. Diesel fuel turns to gel. Cars refuse to start completely. Emergency vehicles stop moving completely. Remember the 2021 Texas freeze? A single localized cold event that lasted 4 days and killed 246 people, while millions lost power and water. Now imagine that same scenario hitting every major city on Earth simultaneously with no end in sight. Power grids that survived the initial shutdown begin failing completely, not from lack of solar energy, but because the physical infrastructure itself is freezing. Transformers crack, lines snap, water treatment plants shut down. Without treated water, ancient killers return within 72 hours. Cholera, dysentery, the same diseases that killed millions before modern sanitation existed. They do not need much of an invitation to come back. Then the sun comes back. Light returns. The atmosphere, damaged but intact, begins warming within hours. Plants that survived immediately resume photosynthesis. Ocean phytoplankton recovers faster than any large organism on Earth. The planet survives, but civilization, the infrastructure damage is catastrophic. The human cost is beyond calculation. And here's what this scenario actually reveals. It was never really about the sun. It's about how impossibly thin the line is between order and total chaos. 72 hours without a power grid, 72 hours without a food supply chain, 72 hours without clean water. That's all it takes to break the modern world completely. In every single modeled scenario, the communities that survive share exactly 3 things: local food supply, water independence, and a plan that was made before the crisis ever began. The sun is not the problem. Our total dependence on a fragile, interconnected system that most people never think about, that's the problem. Governments have modeled these exact cascading failure scenarios. Those documents are public. They exist. The question was never whether modern civilization is fragile. We already know it is. The only question that matters is this: you have 72 hours. How many of them have you already wasted? If this made you rethink your own survival, subscribe, because the next video reveals the 5 things every government survival manual agrees you need before any crisis begins. And most people watching this right now do not have a single one of them. Stay ready. The clock is always ticking.